Hi everybody! Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca from Artistrebeccals, and today we are using a black sheet of paper by Claire Fontaine, and we're going to be drawing a portrait. Might end up in a time lapse because they do take time, even though I'm only kind of concentrating on them for like 10 minutes. It's like a 10 to 20 minute sketch, because that is where you learn the most. Let's go. Okay guys, so I'm still going to be using the last little dregs of my very first ever Coal Erase by Prismacolor pencil in Scarlet Red. And just look at the size of it. I think we're on possibly week 3 at this point of recording the video. It's like May 27th, even though you guys are seeing this in the future. It's so cute. But we're going to be pre-sketching with the Pilot Colour Eno in pink. And you can see my reference on screen. And just look at this, it does show up on black. I've not tested it on black before, the Colour Eno, so learning curve. I am going to go quiet, guys, because I just am. I'm concentrating. When you concentrate, it's very... Okay, so now the eyebrow is okay. Fair enough. And what I love about like Colour Eno and the Coal Erase, they are very like pastel for me without cheese, you know. So you can blend, they're soft, but they're not giving off dust and particles like that. But as soft as graphite, I've noticed, which is like weird. Tried the other day to see if I could get the same effect with the graphite that I do with these two products, pencils, and it was a lot of detail got lost, and I know I don't like grey. That is the other issue. Have come on leaps and bounds since using these two products, particularly. And they're not particularly that readily available in France. You have to get like bulk sets from Amazon, and I have not really been wanting to do that, especially as I've never used them. Maybe now I would, because I know they're so great, but when you haven't used them, Amazon are like really expensive, even though it's Amazon. You know, you think twice. But so grateful that these were gifted to me by a very, very supportive subscriber. And again, this is rough sketching. Possibly in the time lapse, it's when I will like reevaluate everything. I mean, I'm not rushing. I am taking my time. It's just that sometimes it does take a while for your eyes to warm up, and when you look away and you come back, sometimes you'll then, oh yeah, I've like missed things, and why did I not see that? Oh, and now the light's gone. I just hit my light. Sorry guys. Plunged into darkness. put the arm anyway. We will get a little bit of the detail just to show the form of the body, and from the hair it's like a jacket. It's like so. It's like so. And then we've got like a rounded thingy here, and it's like a line here, kind of all down like so, and wow, it's going to be great on black as well, because I do get on, I think, because it's a slightly fatter lead, you know. So I will do like a rough outline in the mechanical, but I tend to do a lot more of my work in the colorways because of the lead being, as I say, bigger, like fatter. I think at this point in time when you guys see this video, I should have had my set of 12 arrive, and I hope I've still got some left. I hope at this point I haven't used them all. Because one pencil is lasting me not a month. It's like, okay, we'll say 4 weeks. Just about 4 weeks. You know, using a pencil extender and everything else. So with the eye, we'll go over just a smidge, and it's like so, because it's slightly up a little. This is going to turn out so weird on black paper. My cotton buds or Q-tips for blending, or my well, at this point of recording I'm in the past, you're seeing it in the future. I haven't got my blending stubs at the moment, so using my Q-tips still. And I think you guys can see that I have progressed. I'm actually quite pleased with how I'm progressing with my portraits. And I'm not beating myself up over how long I'm spending on them, because as I say, it's the first 10 to 20 minutes where you are actually really taking it all in. I think if you're on it for hours at a time, you can actually lose, not just the will. It depends. Lots of people, artists, will have a different working method. For me, I can't do that. I have to, my good is within the first 20 minutes, and then afterwards I am then perfecting that, but I'm not going to get any better after that first 20 minutes. So we've got kind of shadow here, got shadow here. So I kind of just put it lightly and then I blend it out. And it's the blending that the blending is what makes the magic happen, I find. I mean, I only started doing portraits in, I would say, I think, when was it? I'm going to say April, maybe the end of March, but it was more April that I started doing portraits every day. And so I'm pretty pleased that I've actually been able to get some quite realistic looking lookalikes of the portraits I've been going for. Particularly my favourite was this screaming portrait. And we're going to go finish in a time lapse now, guys. Okay guys, so I'm leaving it here, and I will explain something in case I get hate in the comments or something. It's kind of turned out evil in a way, hasn't it? That wasn't my intention, and this is how she's turned out. Now, I know I was experimenting. I like how the hair and everything has come out. This skin tone I have done backwards, because on black paper you usually leave the black is not for the light, it is for the shade, and I've done it backwards because I've approached it as a white piece of paper, and I've done the same thing I would do with white paper, and you don't do that. But the thing is, I'm not about what you do and what you don't do. I just want you to do art, and I want you to do what makes you feel happy. There is no right and wrong. It's not like art school where they say, oh, you've done that so wrong, you're not supposed to do it like that. It's not how art should be. I just think you should do what you want to do. That is what art is about. You are in control. You do what you want. So, my point being that there can be, good and not so good ways of approaching art with different papers. And with this, it's a kind of learning curve, but also I like it with the fact that it's something different that I can learn from, that I can take away from this portrait. And I just can't get over how good, that's the other thing I was learning. These two art supplies are so great on black paper. They really are fabulous. So with that said, guys, I shall see you really, really soon. I love the hair on this. So, take care, keep safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye!